Hey guys. Oh, you want me to? I guess it's first.
I think we're already, the video's
we're
already
in the video, so
okay.
This is how we do it. We do it on the spot. But
Hey.
we're going to talk about some of our favorite closes. Now, keep in mind, usually the closing process starts once you ask for the close. So these are some things I like to tie more into it. You'll see in the sales course if you ever actually do get into that. I'm sure you will because you're going to love us. I mean,
tell us what that sales program is called.
Yeah, Art of Sales, SMA Art of Sales. It's a great course. I won't talk much about it. We have other videos explaining it. But I do want to, kind of pre-frame that these closes we're going to give you, at least on my part. I don't know about him. Sometimes he likes to surprise us. But they're pretty much going to be closes that lead into the kind of looping process of actually closing the entire deal. So I'll keep this more simple, a good way to start. But if you definitely want more on how to handle the objections you're going to get from these closes, check out that program for sure.
Yeah, Art of Sales will cover all that. But let's go ahead. You start us off, man. This is a hidden video, guys. So basically, if you're watching this, this is not listed anywhere else. The only way you could have seen this video is because you are subscribed to my bot and you are in my world right now. So we wanted to reward you for that. So Temple, go ahead and break down. Give us your first one.
So the first thing I like doing is starting off with 3 different tiers that I'm offering them. So kind of think of it like packages in a sense. And you would have the most expensive tier, let's say it's 6K. Then we'd offer maybe a 4K at a shorter or a longer term contract agreement, and then a 3K at extremely long contract agreement. So you could think of this like maybe 12 months, that's an ideal. One is 6 months, and 3 months.
And how much of that is a management fee, and how much is ad spend?
Great question. So it obviously depends on the niche and what you're getting results for. Ideally, though, you want to have at least 50 to 60% be ad spend. That's at least. So obviously, try to make that work out for you. However, what I like to do is obviously go down the value stack. I like to do this more on a pitch deck slideshow kind of thing, have a visual for them. I have all my value stacks going down each tier. And then at the end, I say, hey, which one do you want to move forward with? And that's assuming a sale, obviously, but it's different than just offering one. Because when I offer one, I'm asking yes or no on this specific package. When I offer 3, I'm saying yes, yes, or yes. Which one do you want? And that's the way I like to, loop into it, because that way I have different ways I can offer it based off their rebuttals and objections, based off of, price, contract length, all that. I have a solution for each one. So that's how I like to start off on it.
That's hot. Guys, that's hot. A lot of people are offering one option and it just doesn't work out. And if you had watched our previous video, which you should have, you've gotten to this video already, but Temple breaks down the 3 core objectives to why they are saying no. So if you don't remember what those are, go back to a previous message you should have received in the bot. Go watch that. It's a previous video that we sent you. So, all right, I'll list one out. This is actually one of my favorites, so I'll just save the best for first. And you know how the saying goes. So number 1, save the best for first. So the anything else close. This is like my favorite close of all time. And you can't even read that because it's really small writing on this board. And in fact, this says hidden video. You can't see it because the lights are shining on it, which it's hidden. It
wasn't as funny as
it wasn't as funny as the other. So my first favorite close is anything else. Let me break down exactly how this works. You're going to dive into, do you need anything else prior to moving forward? Or is there anything else you had a question on prior to us moving forward? This is a segue called a trial close. And we're not going to get into that right now. But the anything else close is whenever they say, yeah, I just don't think I'm ready. Totally understand. What part? What part aren't you ready with? They're going to say, well, price seemed kind of high. Okay, so if you want to see the previous videos, agree with them first. Hey, totally understand. Sounds like, the price might be a little bit out of reach for you. Anything else? And they're going to say, yeah, I actually don't like the length of the contract, which, by the way, they're giving you all 3 core objectives, guys. You did something totally wrong. But they might say, I don't like that you guys are trying to sell me on a 48-month contract. And which you should never do either. But and then you would come back and again agree and acknowledge, just like you saw in the previous video. All right, totally. So from what I understand, it might be out of reach financially, and the term is just a little bit too much you're uncomfortable with. Am I hearing you right? They're gonna say, yeah, it's pretty much those things. Totally understand. Anything else? And they're gonna be like, well, yeah, I think also I just don't like, you. And if they say they don't like you, then clearly
you screwed up the rapport.
You did something really wrong. We're not going to talk about rapport building in this call either, but that's an essential topic we talk about in the Art of Sales program. But essentially, they give you that. They say, I just don't like you. And first, you're going to laugh because that would be fucking hilarious. And then you're going to come back in and say, all right, so just to make sure I heard you right, if financially it might be out of reach, okay? It costs too much monthly. And next, the term is just, out of your reach as well because that's too long of a commitment. And lastly, you don't like my face, which I can't change that, but I just want to make sure those are the 3 things that are stopping you from moving forward. Anything else? They're going to say, no, it's really just those 3 things. Great. Well, what we're going to do for you is we're going to be able to make this affordable into your budget. That's not a problem. We're going to be able to lower that contract term to the length that makes you feel comfortable. And I'm going to put another rep on the account. Welcome to the family.
Boom.
And boom, that's the anything else close. You're letting them close themselves by putting all of their bullshit on the table so you can then repeat it back to them and they have nothing else to say no to because now you've laid everything out. Okay. You got another one?
Sound fair enough?
Sound fair enough?
Well, can't run on this board too much longer, but the next one I like to do is a welcome package close. So I'm not even gonna bother writing that. Let's just pretend I wrote it right there because obviously you can't even see it that well.
Can't.
However, the welcome package close is something I like to ease into, especially if there's kind of some trust issues going on based off of us, and they haven't known us long enough or anything like that. And one way I like to do it is say, hey, obviously I've already kind of handled a couple more objections prior to this, and I've kind of built any things that would have been an issue like price, contract, all that, but they're just still a little on that fence. Something to push them over is the welcome package close. And the way I like doing it is like, hey, where should we send you an actual welcome package? And sometimes, a lot of times, it'll be like, oh yeah, send it to my email, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no. It's not like a PDF or anything weird thing like that. I want to send you a physical package we send to all our new clients to welcome them to the family, And they're going to give you a shipping address, obviously. And say, great, is that also the billing address? And then you can tie in and you say, they'll say yes or no. Obviously handle that, and you say, great, what's a good card number to add on to that? Then you're in the close, you're getting that card detail. And it's an easy way of kind of more easing into it and saying, hey, do you want to do this, yes or no?
Bam. Yeah, I like that one because you are leading in with your future pacing, which we're not going to talk about here, but you're letting them know what the next step is. By the way, guys, if you're interested in hearing all these and learning about all this different terminology we're using along with explaining closing lines, again, the Art of Sales Coaching Program, we talk about that stuff. Should we drop any more closing lines? I'll drop one more if you want to drop.
Go for it.
We'll drop another one.
Yeah.
So this one's kind of a little bit different, and you need to be really comfortable and confident with yourself. But another one I like to use is this is number 3. Do it for me. Now this sounds really funny, but you'll be shocked out of your mind. And don't use this one unless you're exhausted of all other closing lines, which you're not going to get into all of them right now. You can get that in the Art of Sales coaching program that we have available. But in the terms of do it for me, this is at the very end and say, look, at the end of the day, we know you're going to do this with somebody, yes or no? Because clearly they have to. It's marketing. They're going to say, yeah, I'm going to do this with somebody. Okay, well, from the sounds of it, you don't want to move forward because of X, you don't want to move forward because of Y, you don't want to move forward because of Z, and then you also still want to think about it because of, another X, Y, Z. What we know for a fact is that you're going to do this with somebody. We've already agreed on that. So here's the thing. If you're not going to pull the trigger today for yourself, you need to do it, so pull the trigger for me. It's the end of the month, okay? And right now I'm working on a quota. Right, so if you're the business owner, you can say right now we're right next to the next milestone in our business to where all of our employees get to celebrate, all of our team gets to celebrate. You don't really need a team to say that line, and then you can, because you have outsourcers and all this other shit. So technically you have a team. So you can come back in and say, look, so we are literally on the borderline, and the difference between us making it there or not is you getting started, not tomorrow, not next week, but you getting started today. So I understand that you might be a little uncomfortable now. But we're still here, you haven't walked out, so you don't hate me. The only reason you're not starting is because of X, Y, Z, and you need to think about it. So you already know you're gonna do it with somebody. All right, so do it for me. Do it for my team. Can I welcome you into the family? And then this is a close I haven't used in a while, but I have used it before, and it's very surprising. I used it to close a $2,000 a month deal for 12 months with an attorney, a traffic attorney one time. And it only works when you have that level of urgency at the very end of the month. And then you can use that closing line. And I kept that client for years, by the way, when I was at the Yellow Pages. But anyway, so that is good. And selling digital marketing at the Yellow Pages, not print phone book shit. So that's another closing line I'll drop on you. Should we drop any more or just kind of call this video?
We could drop a little fun bonus one.
You want to drop one more?
This
We're going to
one-
drop one more and we're going to call it.
This one isn't that much more serious. I actually like to use this because obviously when people are hesitant or giving you objections, they have a wall built up, right?
Right.
So I like to kind of break down that wall and kind of snap them out of that mindset they have. And I'll literally be like, John, who taught you that?
Oh, God.
And they'll like wake up like, wait, what? Like, who taught you can't afford the price? Was it your wife? Was it your brother? The TV? Who taught you that isn't you? You know you can invest in your business. And then I'll dive further into the close. Obviously, use any other closes we have. However, I like doing that to snap them out of it. And remember, you need to like clap, snap, something like that, because it triggers something in their brain where they kind of just wake up and they get out of this, wall they have built up. But it's a little fun one I like to do. It's not that serious, hence saving it for the bonus. However, feel free to use it. I used it a couple of times, and I obviously close the deal because who am I?
Hey, Temple Naylor. That's his name. So that's it, guys. We're going to deliver more videos to you coming in the rest of this week. Some related to sales and marketing, others related to business and online entrepreneurship, because you need to know more than just sales and marketing to be effective with an online business and remain profitable, learn how to delegate, grow, scale. So we're gonna go over all that information, but that's all we got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, you won't find this anywhere else. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want, but you won't find this video listed anywhere else. If you want to go rewatch it, go back to this video you got in your messenger and click to watch it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.